All right, guys, I just caught this bass, and I want to take a minute to just show you guys how to hold a bass, how not to hold a bass, and is there anything on a bass that can actually hurt you? Well, when you look at the bass in general, they're generally long like this, and now let's take a look at their mouths, because they have really big mouths, and they have a lot of teeth. But if you take a look closely, those teeth are more like sandpaper than anything. So grabbing them in the mouth like I am right now isn't really going to hurt you. What you can do is say it's holding your hook like, oh, see that? And if you hold on to it with authority, it won't jump out of your hands, but they will try to wiggle like Let's say it's hooked though, just come in here, you're just gonna hold them by the front lip, and if you want to, you can even hold them by the skin under their lip. I take this finger, kind of put it under, that way I can hold them like this. What you don't wanna do, especially on bigger bass, I'm gonna do it on this guy, because he's not that huge, but crank it sideways to where you're holding his head and pushing him up sideways, but without this hand, because that can, if they do weigh a lot, that can actually hurt them. So if you want to hold it sideways, instead of like just cranking his head up, kind of holding him out sideways, hold him like this, and then you can take your other finger, put it right here behind this fin, and you can hold him up that way. That way you still got him in the mouth, but then you're supporting most of his weight back here. But as for a bass, is there anything on here that can really hurt you? Honestly, no. Like, they really can't hurt you at all. Their mouths can be a little prickly, but if you just hold them in the lips like that, they're not gonna hurt you. And generally, they don't flop that much either. But now that we're holding him, now I got him off the hook, let's just go ahead and toss him back in. You can totally just toss him back in if the water's deep enough. But if you want to cool, make you feel like you're a pro, just bring them in and set them in and they'll swim off nice and easy. But there you go. Holding the bass is really easy. They can't do that. They can't really hurt you. And don't be afraid to grab them in the mouth, unlike other fish. Because even though they do have teeth, they're really not that big. If you want to see my top 5 lures for bass fishing, click right over here. Or just an overall how to get started bass fishing, click right over here.